previously on Into the Yonder Void. So we finally found out why Gil and Nez took off running, and it was because somebody took Nez's notebook where he keeps all of his little sketches and stuff. So we took off too, and I turned into a big hyena, and I tackled that guy, and I was being very scary. And Fee and Nez, they were yelling at him, and they were getting some information. And Gil, he went flying off my back at one point, so I don't know where he's at. But now it looks like we're going to face off with somebody.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast. A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm and I play Nezrah.
I'm Tomas and I play Job.
I'm Lindsey and I obviously play Tobias.
And I'm Michaela and I play Can.
That's right, each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is episode 82.
82.
Not as menacing as 81.
82. What's
It's kind of nice. It's like, oh, my grandma's
okay.
82. She makes me
It
cookies.
sounds kind of like how do you do?
With a cookie making a spoon.
82. And you do too. And also with you.
And also with your abacus.
Oh, we have a review.
Yes.
Right now.
Oh, Gasper, no.
Is this a bit? Do you guys have that planned every time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess.
So we did a thing last week where we added a reviews section to our Discord. That was one of our server suggestions, which we also added to the Discord because we realized that we need to add to the chaos a little bit.
Yeah, we were being dictators, and there needs to be a suggestion box, apparently.
Yeah. Democracy
So you're not
wins.
a tyrannical dickhead.
Exactly. But this person went to the review section.
Nice.
This is from System Override on Discord. After listening to at least a dozen other podcasts on Pandora, I stumbled across this one. Gunky Evil was not a good display of what this podcast was capable of.
Fucking bet.
Well,
So out of curiosity or pity, I continued listening, and it actually got worse. These people are crazy AF, and that's why I love them so much. The only podcast I listen to now. My laugh lines have tripled, and I'm pretty sure I've herniated something internal.
You're welcome.
Whoa. Save the best for last. Keep
long
off
as-
your medications because the fans are loving it.
As long as it's not herniated something on the
love
outside.
it.
Yeah.
That was wholesome.
Yes. Thank you, System Override.
Thank you, system.
Hack the planet.
You guys can leave us a review on Discord if you go to our free Discord. It's free. Come
Yeah,
hang
sure.
out with us.
Free.
It's free.
It's for free.
Free. Is it? No.
I mean,
They pay in.
There's no such thing as a free lunch.
In their soul.
yeah, you lose a bit of something going in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also lose yourself in all the threads.
In the music
in the moment you want it.
Let it go. You only get one shot.
Hey.
Mika turns it into a polka.
Hey.
Polka fucking slaps, man.
Yeah, why do you think I like Weird Al so much? It's not for the hilarious satire. It's not for the parodies. It's for the polka.
For the polka jams.
Do it for the polka.
Check out my polka face.
I was thinking the same thing.
What was that? Is that?
Do it for the drugs.
Yeah. That's right. Smile, empty soul.
I don't know.
That sounds
Smile,
right.
empty soul.
Yeah.
Probably. That sounds about right. Sounds like the guy. Staying alive.
Oh my god. Okay, I have to bring this up now. It's the fucking dumbest shit.
Sweet.
It makes me so mad. It's like my least
exactly.
favorite video on YouTube, and Orion loves it. It's his favorite thing now.
Yeah.
So somebody took "Staying Alive," the song,
Okay.
The best song.
and then they took clips of Peanuts, the Charlie Brown cartoon, and it made them look like they were singing it in various scenes and dancing to it.
And it's perfectly synced with their mouths.
for
It's
the
great.
whole length of the song. Somebody took all the time.
It's like 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, they took all the time syncing up their fucking mouths to the words, and I hate it. I hate that somebody did that.
He always says, I want to watch kids. The kids.
Not the movie Kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
God, yeah. Kids, man.
Yeah. I love it. But yeah, every time, immediately Tomas was like, why has someone done this?
He John
I
Lithgow.
just stared at it angrily for a few
Yeah,
seconds.
you
I'm
were
like,
so mad.
why the fuck?
And I was like, we literally just watched Blippi and you're mad at this?
It's just,
There's the straw.
I keep picturing the fucking crazy person who did it or something.
Yep.
Like
The Unabomber.
It's like a crime.
It's
Crime
me in
is
another
crime.
dimension.
Oh, I hated it.
Well, I'm glad you guys experienced that. I thought you were gonna say the Staying Alive Nelly mashup because that fucking slaps. Holy balls. That shit is so. If you're listening to us right now, pull up
We're a D&D
YouTube.
podcast.
Pull up YouTube and look up the Staying Alive. What's the name of it? A Country Grammar mashup, and set yourself to immersion mode because that shit is so dope.
Anyway.
Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
Who could it be now? Who could it be now?
Oh, someone's going in.
Oh man, somebody invited the Nazgul. All right, tonight's Around the Campfire question comes from one of our patrons, Andrew.
Dismukes?
SNL. I know.
The guy,
SNL,
the
right?
SNL alum
And
is
that
one of our
is
patrons.
That doesn't sound like a name or word or.
That sounded like you were holding in a sneeze.
Dismukes.
No, not
That's,
Dismukes.
it's their Gadzooks in Denmark. Dismukes.
Apparently they speak French in Denmark, according to Tomas.
When
Oh, Dismule.
You know, I will say it's an improvement on your Australian accent.
Yeah, that was a nightmare. Get to the chopper. You know, like Australians or whatever.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. Andrew wants to know if your character betrayed the trust of the party, how would they make it up to them?
Ooh.
Getting heavy. Emotionally heavy.
Trust.
Take a moment.
How would we be
think about that.
betraying the trust?
Let me begin my 3-part apology by letting you know what a wonderful person you are.
And it's all precluded by tears.
Little mouse.
Little mouse on the cherry.
Little mouse on the very apologetic.
Oh, it's like an LL Cool J.
So think about that. If you betray the trust of the party, how would you make it up to them? And we're going to start with Gil.
I'm not one to easily apologize. I mean, I feel like people who are around me quickly take note that there is liability by hanging out with liability. So
That's
but
your rap name.
if I happen to feel bad, sometimes I fuck shit up. I will take them out on a night on the town. I'll take them to the swankiest riverboat. Because we don't want to make the regular boat messy. And then we're going to party all night. And then I'll let them, like, toss me in the river or something. Something fun. Party times.
Holy fuck.
All right.
That's all I got.
All right. Can, if you betrayed the trust of the party, how would you make it up to them?
Well, I'd probably start with a small gift, like maybe food or drink. And then I would try to lighten the mood, maybe with some jokes, casual conversation. And once everybody was feeling like pretty good and maybe a little full, then I would give a heartfelt apology.
Can is a traitor, like defects to another government or something, and then the first thing that they do is they offer us like an apple that was in their pocket.
Who wants pancakes?
Oh, that was awkward how I betrayed you and stuff.
All right.
Awesome.
What sort of joke would Can use to lighten the mood?
I have a book, so I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you, Can.
You're welcome.
Nez.
I'd like to think that I'd have some sort of eloquent speech or apology to deliver, and that I would win their hearts back, and we could just move on from it. But
Just get over it.
knowing me, it'll probably never be enough, and I'll carry the guilt around in the back of my head for the rest of my life, and ultimately probably try to sacrifice myself to try and make up for it.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's heavy.
I like that ending for Nez.
I love that for you, bitch.
It's a really slow and painful sacrifice.
Oh, thank you. And a fee.
So if we betrayed their trust, how would we make it up to them?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't think I would. If I did something wrong, I don't think
Which
I
is
would.
impossible.
There's a lot of prefacing here.
I don't think I could make it up to them, and I think they would leave me, and that's kind of been my thing with people. So, yeah, I don't know.
Ice cold. It's inevitable.
Smoke bomb.
Ninja vanish.
Fee says ninja vanish.
Gotta rewatch the first Ninja Turtles now.
All right.
That's what you should say when you cast Misty Step.
All right. Well, shall we get started? What an episode last time. So when we last left off, you guys chased down the assailant who had stolen Nez's sketchbook. Can transformed into a giant hyena, pinned the assailant down. Gil flew off their back into the air, and to stop it, Fee hit him in the face with a potion that forced him into the air higher. Nez, trying to yank him out of that, pulled him down about 10 feet, and then created a slingshot effect that fired him further into the sky.
Can you take me higher?
She's so high, just all of them.
And in an effort to save himself, Gil threw his BAM card out and transported himself to Elder Cross in the Feywild, his hometown. Things were different there. Quite a bit different. Not as he remembered them. And as he scoured the remains of the destitute location that he once called home, he found a fissure at the end of a hallway in his old home that yanked him into it with a burning pussy, menacing gaze.
And he crawled right in.
Yeah. And he willingly went in.
That's the story of his life, really.
And trying to communicate to Nez, who had his tooth, what he was doing. However, back in the material plane, you guys interrogated the subject that had stolen it. Found out his name was Hazen. And for those of you who are only listening to season 2, Hazen was the name of Tomas's character in season 1's son. So it seems like all signs are pointing to that being Tomar's son. But you guys learned some information about him. Let him go. He went to go back to the library. You guys were going to go to Duma. But Nez heard through Gil's magically in communicating tooth, not a voice that was Gil's. It was a very suspiciously evil-sounding voice that said, "I have your friend."
The lineage of the wolves of Moonreach.
In the Yonder Void.
What if it was just a coincidence and Seth was so mean he named an NPC Hazen that wasn't?
Well, that'd be some
wouldn't put it
bad
past me.
hazing, that's for sure.
So, we pick up with you guys, specifically Nez, hearing that menacing message.
Guys, did you see where Gil went? Where he landed?
He went that way.
Fee, for everyone else's benefit, Fee pointed up and then over.
I think we need to find Gil.
Yeah, definitely. Nez, you have his tooth. Did he say anything?
It wasn't Gil's voice that I heard. I think he might be in trouble. I think we might be in trouble.
He was just here and there.
You guys hear like a and suddenly skirting around the corner, you guys see an out-of-breath, sweaty loom. Oh, sorry. You guys took off so fast I couldn't catch up. But here I am. What did I miss?
My workout pants.
Chainmail is a terrible decision to jog in.
What did I miss?
We need to find Gil. I think he might be in trouble. Immediate trouble. And we might be in future trouble.
I tackled a dwarf.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I ran into an elderly woman.
Nice.
I felt bad. I
Passed
tried
now.
I don't have time.
I made her spill the contents of her purse.
I did not have time to check and see if she was okay.
I unlocked an old lady on the way.
I have not run this fast in a long while.
Just straight up bodied her.
I'm
Trying to like
turned to
hurdle
Miz.
over.
I murked an old lady on the way here.
I feel bad about it, but I saw you all running, and I was not paying attention because I was looking at that noodle shop down the way, and I was like, I want some more noodles. Anyway, okay, Gil is missing.
Yep, he went this way.
And once again, Fee arcs her hand. Okay, so, what's the plan?
Get Gil. Let's find where he landed and go from there.
Yeah, I think it'd be like about near that water.
You're gonna have to. You guys are gonna have to roll perception
Okay.
checks.
You're
All right.
really trying to get some yes ands over here, huh?
Fishing.
I thought it just required seeing. I don't know.
You
I
had to
feel
be
like you'd
up-
see a
Up
pond.
high to see the pond
Oh.
I had a good vantage point.
from 85 feet in the air.
Did
The
I see
Eiffel
any of that?
Tower.
See anything?
Any of like Gil flying and
I think you were pretty primarily focused on your
guys hear
quarry.
Bank robbery about it.
11.
11. Okay, yeah, you guys, Fee, you have kind of an idea of the direction he went. You saw him go like this, and yeah, you just have a general idea. Can, you're not sure. You weren't you were pretty focused on the dwarf.
What about Loom?
Loom did not see anything, as far as you can tell.
Loom's a survivalist, though, right? He's a good tracker, right? No?
No, he is
Great.
not. You do have access to a tracker, but you would have to back tracker to go pick them up.
No.
You also have a familial.
So I mean, we can go this way. Crumb, do you want to help us, like, kind of scan the area?
I might have seen the way that he went. Let's check it out. If I remember. Holy shit, I remember a lot, actually. I saw exactly where he went.
Oh, now that you mention it.
So I rolled a natural 20 on that. So Crumb was like, I saw exactly where he went. But why would we want to bring him back? I feel like the dynamic of the group is a lot better without him around.
Crumb, we Gil was with us. Just, let Gil come back. It's fine. We should probably make sure he's okay. I mean, these people are after us too, potentially.
What people? There's people after us?
Whoever Nezrah was talking about, I don't know. He said we might be in trouble long term.
Am I still in proximity to this conversation?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It sounded like the voice of the traveler.
Oh, shit. Didn't we kill him? Did we kill him? I thought we killed him.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
To be fair, all of these foul types seem to have a similar timbre. Tomas's new character walks in.
Are we going
Eloquent,
to address...
educated man?
Yes.
Are we going to address the guy who might be waiting for us in the Willow Room?
I think we need to get Gil first.
I think I'll wait forever.
If we miss him, we miss him, but this sounds dangerous.
He did fall really far.
And
He could be dead.
We need all hands on deck.
Yeah.
I like what you did there, Nez. I'm a big fan of that pun. As I have always said, puns are the highest form of wit.
It's true.
Shit.
I divorced Crumb.
Yeah, but I can show you exactly where he was going if you guys want to follow my lead.
Perfect. Let's go.
And Crumb buzzes off. You guys follow him, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He leads you around some different pathways across different roofs, and eventually you guys are overlooking a pond. Give me a perception check, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Please.
I either roll horrible,
16.
horrible, or 17s. Dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell yeah. 16. All right.
God, I roll
man.
butts on a butt.
Butts on a butt.
12.
Okay. Still not terrible. You guys, Can and Nez, you guys see this. You're looking out over this pond, and you notice like a dark shape on the pond, out of place. It looks weird.
Did the portal stay? That'd be so tight.
Fee, you see there's like this shadowy opening. Give me an Arcana check, Fee.
Okay.
It doesn't roll.
Every time you roll that, an angel loses its wings.
And plummets right to hell.
Speaking
I just
of,
rolled a dirty 20 with it. It did great until
Nice.
it did bad. This one was bad. 9.
You're not sure what that is, but there is a weird as shit hole floating above the pond.
please tell me there's
do
a
you
weird
guys-
vibe they got off of.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it'd be an unsettling vibe.
Well,
dude.
they're far enough away that they picked up nothing. Maybe
like
a
super
higher Arcana
uncanny.
check would have picked up a funky vibe.
When Pennywise is out there standing on
Unsettling
the
like
water.
Courage a Cowardly Dog can be.
Yeah.
Like,
That's not supposed to
Do
be
you,
there.
do you guys see that floating shit there?
Oh, you mean that goose shit?
Hey, you left a floater.
Yeah, that does look like a portal, probably.
Crumb is like staring at it. Yeah, it looks like a portal.
Do we think that's where Gil
Nez is out of breath again.
Gil fell in?
That
You gotta
would
do some cardio, man. You just you're breathing heavy. You're breathing on me, and it's hot.
How, you can fly.
Yeah, I know, and I don't get out of breath.
So fly away from my hot breath.
I can't help it. I gotta help out the group because he asked me to,
Thank you.
and I am a benevolent god.
So we're just gonna leave that there.
Nobody's there to stop his
benevolent god.
hubris.
Sure you are.
Oh, she's enabling him.
you little god, you.
Yeah, you hear that, everybody else?
She's patronizing the fuck out of you.
No, she's not. She understands and gives
Never
fealty.
Um,
She knows who her Lord and Master is.
I feel like, if a portal appears, you would think that would be Gil, right? I mean, we already did portal-y shit with his mom and the cookies.
You did?
Yeah.
Is the
You-
portal
you had
within jumping
died.
distance from the shore?
From where
the
you
bank?
guys are, because you guys are up on the roof still, it's like dead center. It would take if you.
Oh, how like
You guys are like 40 feet above the
okay.
pond.
So it's not a matter of horizontal travel, but we're up high.
Oh yeah, but yeah, there's still a little bit of horizontal travel.
Okay.
You could probably surmise that if you got a good enough jump, a starting run and a good enough jump, you might be able to hit that portal.
And what's the diameter? How wide is it?
It's about 10 feet wide.
And you said it's above the water?
Yeah, it's floating above the water.
How much above the water?
like just above the surface.
You have an 18 for your perception? Or what did you have?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you had a dirty 20.
Dirty
20.
Yeah, you can tell it's about 10 feet above the water.
Oh, okay. Oh, weird.
Would it behoove us at all if I used like gust on the water to push it so then we can just swim on in?
I don't know.
If I can like gather
You
the
can-
water.
You can definitely
enough?
try.
Pond's not deep enough though.
Yeah,
I
there's
wouldn't
not a
want to
ton of
jump.
it.
I wouldn't
But if
want to
I
jump
could
40
take
feet
the
into 10
whole
feet of water.
diameter around and just, I don't know.
Like shape
Did I
water.
even try? Oh, that's true.
Is there a ladder down?
Not from where you guys are at. You might have to search for one.
So, wait. Are we confident that Gil went into there? And if so, does that mean that there was just a portal here and by chance he just fell in? Or does that mean that somebody made this portal and then he went in either by choice or by force?
You guys want me to go investigate?
Into the portal?
Yes.
Shit. Yeah, probably. Crumb is. Can you just scout ahead, maybe?
Yeah, I can do that for you, but I'm gonna need everybody to say you are a benevolent god, Crumb.
Nez starts sizing up the jump.
It's just a very simple statement. Just say you are a benevolent god, comma, Crumb.
You
Um,
are a
to-
benevolent god, comma crumb.
Yeah, all right, I'll take
Go
it.
ahead.
All right, and you defeat. Now you find you're the Nezrah. He looked you right in the eyes, Nez.
I require worship.
His dumb little
Throw
head.
back to season 1.
Oh man, I hate this.
Crumb, you are a benevolent god. Now go get Gil.
It's out of order, but I'll accept it. And the Loom. He looks over at Loom. You are benevolent god, Crumb. All right, here we go. And he shoots up.
cautious.
Nah! And he, and he dive bombs for the portal and
Be
disappears within.
benevolent.
Okay, and That's a different plane, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He can't talk to me. What the fuck? Why did I do that? Well, he can come back and relay.
Fuck him.
He just never comes back.
I mean, is
That's
this kind of
right,
a
I said
secluded area? Now that we're out?
There are people on the roofs and stuff like that, but yeah, it seems like a little courtyard area, but like more of a placid, relaxing area. You can see there are some people there's some benches around.
Okay,
people are
so
just
it's not
kind of
like totally
reposing.
private or anything.
No, definitely not.
I was picturing like grassy hills and a pond.
It is a nice
Like
little courtyard
far,
area. Yeah.
like far from everything, but yeah.
I'm gonna search for a body.
A body.
Well, I don't know if Gil went in that portal.
That's
All right,
smart. That's
go ahead
smart.
and do you want to? Are you gonna like intensely search around, or are you just gonna try to like spot one with your?
I'm
eyes?
gonna try to spot one floating.
Okay, give me a perception check.
What if my body is there? Like my body straight up died.
25.
25. You see shapes underneath the water, but none of them are large enough to be gill. You think they might be fish, maybe? But yeah, you don't see any bodies. You don't see anything gill-shaped.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
No, yeah.
I'm not crawling into a portal without.
doing your due diligence. All right, Nez, you said you were lining up a jump?
In defiance of Crumb's demands, but if he's investigating, if he's scouting ahead, Nez is going to look for a way to climb down.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right.
And Fee, what are you doing?
I might talk to the group and be like, maybe before we do this, we talk to T. He wanted me to talk to him anyway. If we can find like a little clearing before we go while we're waiting for Crumb.
Are we gonna be able to find anything private enough for that?
I don't know. Is there anywhere around that looks even more dead nearby?
This is it's a pretty like well, traversed area. It's like a little park in the center of town.
Too goddamn busy.
It's a very busy town. Yeah, this is probably the busiest town. Well, maybe not that you've ever been to, but probably you two definitely can.
Welcome to the store village of Astora.
What if we do it like changing on the beach style, where we like hold up some cloaks or something, so you can get in there and talk to them?
We could, and then if anyone comes by and like thinks it's weird, just
She's changing.
she's peeing.
She's peeing again.
That was my go-to before. I mean, do we want to do that? How do you guys feel about that?
I don't care.
If you can't find privacy, make it.
Wait,
That's what my grandma
do we have
always
towels?
said.
Oh, we have pants. We definitely have pants. Anyone have towels?
No.
It's a towel.
Oh, you forgot to bring a towel?
I gave away that cloak. Or I left it, right?
Which cloak?
The madrigal cloak.
You gave that to Gil.
Okay, and then I left.
Or no, you gave the cape to Gil. You still have the cloak.
I thought I left it at the place where the architect works.
You threw it in a
did.
plant.
Yep.
You stashed it in a plant.
So you've still got the helmet and the scarf.
Maybe the scarf will work.
Didn't you want Gil to be talking to T?
Yeah, it was going to be all of us, but if T's going to give us something that helps too. I don't know.
Okay.
That
I was
my
just wondering.
thinking. Yeah. I
Crumb
can't
has not
remember.
responded to you as far as you know. He probably should have.
Oh, yeah.
Ruh-roh.
I forgot that. I know that, but she doesn't. Crumb, hey, you see anything? Anything okay?
You hear nothing.
I got a 10 for my perception.
You're not seeing a way down in this immediate vicinity.
I Misty step down.
Okay, gotcha. You'll have about 10 to 15 feet to drop, just because you're like roughly between 40 and 45 feet up from that area.
Okay.
So, but 10 to 15 feet. Give me an acrobatics, and you'll probably be fine.
Do you think I could cook up a better result?
I am gonna flip this table.
Oh shit, they're both.
So yeah, Fee, you're not receiving any response from Crumb whatsoever.
Shit.
But you also don't feel as if the connection has been severed.
Okay.
So you could definitely sort of infer that he is not gone. He just can't communicate. Whatever that means to you, you can do an intelligence check if you want. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to. Why the fuck can't I hear him? I don't know. I
Maybe
don't
it's because I
know.
keep beating him in the head with this mace.
With this giant fucking dice. 10.
Yeah, it's you with a 10, you are the only thing you can think of is that wherever this thing leads is not on this plane. But you know that he's not gone because you can still feel his presence, like a little umbilical presence.
Okay.
Does it being of the Feywild affect her in any way?
At the moment.
Okay.
So I don't think he's dead. That's good. But what's not good is I can't hear him.
Oh, Crumb.
Yeah.
You Misty step down, Nez. What'd you get for acrobatics?
Dirty 20.
Oh, yeah, you Misty step down until you're about 10 feet above the ground, and then you just kind of like land very, very nicely. You don't take any damage, but you're in like the grassy area.
Cool. All right.
And then we're gonna miss.
How far out from the bank is the portal?
It's about halfway through on every side of this pond, so probably 30 feet from the bank of the pond in any direction.
Would I be able to get into the portal from the water?
Maybe. It would depend. It's about 10 feet, hovering above the surface of the water. You don't know if you just need to touch one part or if you need to actually enter.
All right. Well, I'm going to try.
Okay.
I'm going to fasten, tie my staff to me somehow. Either just put it on my back and tie something around me. And I'm going to start swimming out to the portal.
Gotcha. Can, what are you doing?
Because my captain's in trouble.
I'm going to be trying to find a way down.
Okay. Go ahead and give me perception.
And there's stairs.
There's a slide.
That's a natural 20. Ooh. 27.
27.
Ooh.
Ken, you're looking around for the best available area, and you see an eaves kind of heading down on the, so you're in kind of an open square area. It's kind of misshapen. But if you were to go to the right across and then to the other side, kind of diagonal from where you are, there is an eaves that goes down. Easy for you to just immediately slip down, and it's within your movement speed.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. So you slide down. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do. It's small enough that you can hold on to it and wide enough that you don't have to worry about anything bad happening. So you just slide down this eaves. And you have reached the ground.
Eavesy peavesy.
You eavesdropped.
Yeah, you dropped them eaves. Fee. You see you see Nez Misty step down. You see Can slide down the eaves.
I'm going to try to slide down the eaves as well, but maybe using my gust to try to give me a little bit of resistance along the way so I'm not going crazy fast.
When you get to the eaves, you're pretty confident that you can slide down pretty well without even needing to use gust. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just going to slide on down.
And Loom's right behind you, sliding down the eaves.
Whee!
Yeah, so now you guys are down there. You see that Nezrah is fording the pond and is swimming across it.
He drowns of
Nezrah,
dysentery.
Wait!
Did you say he drowns of dysentery?
Nez, give me athletics, please.
God.
12.
You're doing all right.
All right, cool.
No
cool,
real
cool,
problem.
Cool.
Navigating. Cool. You can swim out, and you swim right below or very near that portal.
All right.
He shit himself so much he drowned.
The water to poo ratio was contaminated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt to reach up there.
Okay. How are you going to do that? You got 10 feet that you have to span.
I don't know. Fuck it. I give up.
I'm going to whack at it with my staff.
You're going to try to whack it?
Yeah.
Okay. So just give me an attack roll.
Okay.
See if you can reach it.
Okay. I'm going to reach him.
Hmm.
I'm going to swim out there. I'm going to reach him with a 22.
22. Nez, you connect with the shadow portal with your staff, and the light at the end of your staff lights up and then turns dark. And then you watch a shadow begins to spill down the length of your staff and gets close to your hands. Are you going to keep holding on?
Holding on.
Nezrah, wait for us.
It begins to crawl across your hands and your arms. It's spreading across your entire body.
Cold. It's cold.
It is very cold. And then you just suddenly disappear. You guys see Nezrah disappear after touching this with his staff.
What is he gonna do by himself? Why is he? Why didn't he just wait?
How am I supposed to get up there?
I don't know.
I was gonna have him throw me.
I mean, I can throw you, but it might just be like a fun in the water cannonball thing.
Throw can.
Oh, that's true.
We might be able to do 20 feet.
You guys got arms and legs and just walking around in the pond.
Starfishes.
Do you trust us, Can?
Little Maggie Simpson stars.
Yeah.
For throwing me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw
awesome.
Can?
Yeah, let's throw can.
Sorry,
Fucking
I'm
toss
still
a
a little
halfling,
bit-
man.
All right. So,
I'm telling you for centuries.
He grabs one of your hands and one of your feet. Can do you grab the other one?
Yeah.
All right. You guys begin
Wait,
swaying. Back
You're
and
doing
forth.
it like
what do
head
you
first
what's-
or-
we're doing feet first. What do you think is the best way?
okay. No, that makes sense.
That
I
way
just
you
thought,
land on your
I thought
feet and
one
not your
of you
head.
was gonna grab my feet, and then the other one was gonna grab
Might
my.
make it a little bit illogical for throwing.
This whole
Well,
happening won't.
I guess I thought I was gonna go in like sideways.
No. Ideally, you would
no, this is-
sloop right in
They're
feet
still
first.
swinging cans back and forth.
This is absolutely fine. It just surprised me.
Okay. So, all right. I'm gonna need
A
some
line
rolls.
has formed.
Oh, no.
Okay, give me athletics, fee, and can I need acrobatics?
I'm the worst person for this job.
Oh boy, baby. Loom got a natural 20.
Oh, nice. 14.
11.
Okay. So,
That averages out nicely.
yeah, so Fee, you and Loom start swinging can back and forth and release at nearly the same time. And Can, you kind of spiral through the air a little bit and then shoo, you disappear into the shadow portal.
Yeah.
So I'm spiraling like feet overhead, head.
You were like kind of like spinning in air like a top, feet down. And then you just
Okay. I don't know why I care so much about how I was thrown.
Fee. You're last on this side with Loom.
I'll use Misty Step. You know?
Okay.
Why not?
You can very easily get to it with Misty Step, so you
Mm-hmm.
disappear into the shadow. Loom looks at the portal. Fuck.
And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Gil. You are racked by pain as you are pulled into this mysterious hallway slit. And you and
They don't like that nomenclature.
Whispering eye, I think.
you are pulled into the hole at the end of the hallway.
This house vagina.
And it is painful. It is hot. It burns you. And and then suddenly
There's a cream for that.
all pain stops. You are floating in a dark void.
Oh, this is kind of nice.
You feel weightless
I feel weightless.
as you just kind of are lofted along
Oh.
in the darkness. I thought you were going to say more.
I'm sorry, there's no one to talk to. I'm just marveling at this darkness. This impossible encroaching black.
You hear some like muttered tones beyond your normal perception. You can't make out what it is, but you just hear like a.
I know, right? Wait, hey, who are hey? Are you talking jive? Are you talking jive?
It suddenly stops.
Bitch.
And you see off in the distance a like very faint gray light.
Hey, look at that over there. I'm gonna try and like wiggle, shimmy, cocoa pup.
The moment you focus your attention on it and begin to like try to find your way there, you feel yourself being pulled aloft toward this light, this
Don't
gray
go towards the
light. And you get closer and closer, and the light grows bigger, no more brighter. It stays kind of like a muted color, but it gets wider. Until you eventually like kind of pass through this membrane almost. You feel like you're like moving through spider webs.
Oh.
And you push through and suddenly you're standing in this gray expanse of field. Similar to how you were when you first got here, except this is an unfamiliar area and it is just fields as far as you can see.
All right. Well, I didn't think this would be my eternity, but here we are.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to sit down.
Roll to sit down.
I'm going to sit down and I'm going to take a drink.
You going to take a drink?
I'm going to take a drink.
All right, go ahead and take a drink.
All right.
You take a drink, and what are you taking a drink of?
I have some wine in a wineskin.
Okay, you take a drink from the wineskin, and the wine does not feel as like it doesn't taste as bright and as impactful as normal.
Shit! I've got to get out of here! Help! How echoey is it?
Not at all.
Just immediately breaks.
I'm going to. Is there any light?
It's all kind of a gray, muted light, like a early morning overcast day with heavy fog.
I'm going to try and use survival to see if there's any sign of any movement of any kind.
All right, give me a survival check.
Oh, baby. That is 10.
Use that inspo.
12.
Take that.
You have a little tink.
So the DC for that is 11. So you have successfully looked around, and you are.
You use your special eye.
Use your special eyes. You are. What was your intention when you were trying to do?
See evidence of life and activity, so I can navigate away.
Okay, so you were looking around and you almost miss it, but then you see what appears to be in these fields of grain. You see an area that looks as if it's been pushed through, almost like somebody has recently moved through here.
I shall move through there with them.
All right, you begin moving through this area and you walk along, and one of the things you notice is that as you continue, before, while it was just featureless nothing off in the distance, almost as if things are beginning to render, you start to see structures, terrain features in the distance, slowly coming into being. You continue along, and more and more of it becomes more corporeal, as if just moving along creates more of the reality around you. You eventually come to a spot where you have 3 paths. You have one to the left, one to the right, and one to the center. They all 3 look identical. But something about this makes you feel like you have a very specific path that you need to pick.
Would I be able to take time while I'm traversing this to attune to something?
You sure can.
I'm going to try and attune to the eye patch. And I'm going to go left, specifically away from the eye direction. So,
Okay. You attune to your eye patch, and you go down the left path. And you can feel as though, weirdly, you have made the right decision. Something feels right about this left. And
Taking the left-hand path.
Yeah. And you move down further, and more of the terrain begins to appear. There are more buildings that show up, and it's like a weird smattering of different styles. So you can see some Argarian-inspired architecture. You can see some Echo Province-style architecture. You can see some architecture that you've never seen before. Doesn't make sense. Some of it seems like superfluous. It's a mishmash of different styles of stuff, but you don't see any individuals. Though the further you move, the more you see. And you eventually, if you keep moving along, you're not even in a field anymore. You're walking along a street of some kind, a cobblestoned road in what appears to be what would be a bustling city, but there's no one around you.
and all the features are like gray of everything.
They were. Now they're starting to become more colorful, more real. It starts with gray, and then it turns into like hues of brown and black, white, and then it eventually moves into yellows and oranges and reds and greens and blues. And you
Got a Pleasantville situation going on.
yeah, and eventually you like move down the road enough that you are standing in a fully Technicolor area.
Dreamcoat.
Yeah, but there's still no people around.
And it's still a weird smattering of architecture.
Yes, you don't like this is a bizarre amalgam of different sources.
Nezrah, I'm just checking in now. I'm in a place where the booze is bad and all the colors are funky, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. A lot of cultural nods all over the place. I think I might be dead. Let me know if you get to this.
Somehow.
Someday. We shall meet again. I'm going to keep going down the street.
Okay. As you continue down the street, Gil, eventually you see a shape begin to emerge from like this area of fog in the still unformed area far beyond. It begins swaggering into view. And you think you might recognize it. Give me an insight check.
Who could it
12.
be now?
With a 12, you're something about the way this person moves is very familiar to you. You don't know, you can't really recall it, but it's definitely familiar. And they begin to emerge from the mist, and suddenly you see who it is. Back to you guys.
Wow.
Nez, you were consumed by shadow, and you find yourself plopped down into an area that you do not recognize. You're in a field somewhere. There is it looks to be a town off in the distance, about a quarter mile away. You're up on a hill in these wheat fields, and it's nighttime, but it is completely like devoid of any sort of humanoid or person of any kind.
Fuck me.
So you recognize none of this.
Well, I'm going to go towards the town.
Okay.
Because civilization.
You go towards the town and you hear, like, ringing through the town, "Hey, Gil! Where you at? I'm here to end your life, you son of a bitch!"
Now that we're alone, it's on.
Not thinking anything of it. Nez is just going to call out to Crumb. Crumb! Is that you?
Who's there?
It's me, Nez.
Oh, okay, all right. And then after a moment, you see this like zipping little form come flying up to you. Yeah, okay, it is Nez. All right, we're good.
Do you know where Gil is?
No, but I have a sense that I can kind of tell where he might have gone. It's permeating stench. It's invading my olfactory nerves.
Could you not hear Fee?
No, what did she say? What happened to Fee?
Fee's fine, but we were trying to talk to you.
Yeah,
we hadn't heard back
cut
from
off.
you.
I don't know what this is. I thought maybe it would be something familiar, but it's definitely not.
Well, let's follow this keen sense of yours.
Oh, okay,
And-
absolutely.
Try and find Gil.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Definitely, I can smell that stink. It goes up to that house up there. You see that house? That big house?
I do.
Yeah, I think he's in there.
All right, let's go.
All right, is anybody else coming? Is Fee coming? What's she doing?
I'm not sure.
Maybe we should sit around and wait for Fee just in case.
You stay here and wait for Fee. I'll go ahead.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
Why are
okay.
you trying to solo?
How does the house appear to him?
You don't
from where
need to
he
be
is?
alone.
So, you see this like
What, a
decrepit.
Seether song?
You see this decrepit manor up, kind of wedged into the hillside, up a long flight of stairs, and you pursue it. Yeah. The town that you move through is
Spooky?
spooky. It is abandoned. It is not.
Werewolves are coming?
Yeah, it is not an ideal
Cobwebs?
place.
I would
Spider-webs?
say that, like, if it weren't abandoned in such a way,
It'd have
then
a,
it'd
it'd have a
like
northeastern
quaint
coast charm, coastal charm.
Yeah, no, you
But-
can definitely tell that at one time it would have been considered quite nice, but now it is.
Oh, it's Stars Hollow. Okay.
unsettling.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And when you arrive, you realize that there's no door
On the house.
on the house. Yeah, it's just looks like it's either rotted away, been
Devoid
torn
of
out.
door.
Yeah,
No hinges?
no
Hinges are gone too?
Some of the hinges remain, but not all.
Okay. What color are the hinges?
No, they're like a very, very burnished brass color.
Man. Read my mind. I'm going to cross the threshold.
Immediately, you get a waft of dank death hits you, and also this overbearing feeling of wrongness inside of this place. Something bad is in here.
Is the wrongness emanating from any particular area that I can discern?
Give me an Arcana check.
You will see family pictures, paintings.
You
on
won't.
Oh, never mind.
Actually,
Never mind.
weirdly,
Never fucking
I
mind.
should have mentioned that was one of the features of this house that is not present. There were no pictures on the wall whatsoever.
So, going back to that, would that have given me like maybe the impression that she intentionally left and took her important belongings with her?
Probably. Just because there was nothing else there. The only thing that was untouched was your room.
Okay. Plus book.
Yep.
I forgot about the book.
The journal?
Yes.
Book?
Did you
Book.
read it?
No, I gotta.
All right. So, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
All right. You can tell that this is coming from upstairs.
I'm going to hold
Okay.
and wait
Ugh.
by just outside the door
Okay.
on the, is it a porch?
Yeah.
I'm going to wait on the porch.
It's like a 10 foot by 10 foot.
Wrap around?
Nope,
No?
it's just
Just
a
on the front?
rectangle, and
Stoop.
it's like a stoop, and then
Okay.
there's like flower boxes.
Okay. Porch swing?
No.
No?
No, there's a chair,
Chair?
a lone chair.
Lone chair.
Looks like it's had a lot of sitting on it.
Metal with a cushion or some sort of wicker? Rattan? Is it rattan?
It's
Rattan?
like an iron chair with like a torn like burnt orange seat on it.
Okay. Like 70s orange?
It would be
Yeah.
super torn at this point.
Yeah.
Super
Probably
torn
faded
70s.
beyond like any color, probably.
Okay. I'm into it. I'm going to have a seat.
Okay.
And wait for the gang.
Okay. Gotcha. You
Mhm.
tumble through this portal.
I'll tumble for you.
You land in a field and miscellaneous. The description that I gave everybody else. But then you see fluttering off in the distance, you see Crumb, who's facing the town.
Crumb,
He swivels in place. Whoa! What do you... I expected Fee to come through here next.
Well, we're all coming through, so give her a sec.
Okay, all right. Just as long as Fee is coming, that would just make me feel a little bit better.
What is this place?
I can't tell. I thought maybe I would be able to tell, but this has elements of like the Feywild, but it's off. Something's not right, and it's not the Shadowfell either, because I've been to the Shadowfell, and oh mama, that shit is not to be messed with, but it is not this thing.
I'm looking at plant life all around me, see if I recognize anything.
Give me nature.
And I was into that book.
Oh, then you can have advantage.
Shit, I guess we are going with that one. 8.
8. Even with your book's help, you don't recognize the type of like wheat strain that is in this field. It is foreign. It's got like weird growths coming off of it. It does not make sense from your perspective.
It'd also be kind of new to Can anyway, because they're not from this part of the world. So, yeah.
Does it smell normal?
It doesn't smell like anything.
Not even the dank death? Or that's the house?
That's inside the house.
My bad.
But yeah, you don't smell anything coming off of this. It doesn't smell like any kind of plant. It's just nothing. Like smelling air.
That's weird.
Okay, I'm going to continue investigating while I wait.
Okay. After a moment, Fee, you drop in.
Shit!
the hot rod.
Yeah. Did you find Gil?
No, I've been waiting for you for the past.
Hey, what's
30
up?
seconds.
I was hanging out here. Nez is waiting up by that spooky house off in the distance.
Oh my God! Why does he keep going ahead?
Wait, is Loom coming?
Oh, I guess I didn't help formulate a plan with him for how to get him back. I don't know.
Maybe we give it like 30 seconds.
All right, 1, 2.
You guys wait 30 seconds and Loom does not arrive.
All right.
Holy fuck.
I mean, he'll find us, right? Like he'll find us if he does come in.
Is this a two-way portal? Can I get back out?
You have no idea. Nobody's tested it.
Hold my feet for a sec.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I just need a peek. But, be strong.
Oh, okay. I know there's some portals that like hurt people, but
I don't know how I know that, but
it wasn't because
It came to me in a
knowledge
dream.
from playing a character who went in lots of portals.
you
Believe in
I'll
reincarnation.
hold her feet.
all right, you lift
I'm
Can
not
up.
the best person for this job, but I will.
Can, you are pushed into this portal and you see nothing. Just darkness.
Dang it. I don't see anything.
Oh, a one-way portal. Did we walk into a trap?
Well, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he saw the house.
Yeah, this area looks sort of familiar to you, Fee. The house off in the distance that Crumb indicated reminds you of like a more decrepit version of the house that you visited with Gil.
Oh, okay. So I think that house there, it might be the one where we got the cookies from Gil's mom, except that looks really bad.
Really let that place go.
They really went through some times since the cookies.
This is where you went before.
Yeah.
I guess you could
I
say
think
that's
so.
the way
It
the cookie
looks like
crumbles.
it, except way worse, but
Okay.
yeah. Maybe we can head that way, scope it out, see what there is.
Yeah, hopefully Loom will figure it out if he comes through.
Plus, if Nezrah's there, we've got to go make sure he's okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Off
All
to the
right.
house.
So you guys head towards the house. You walk through the town. Everything is like ghost city. And you eventually make your way up to the house, and you find Nez sitting in a rusty old ramshackle of a chair.
I've whittled a whistle.
Toot. Nez, you can't keep running ahead by yourself.
You're not the fucking mom of me. We have to find Gil.
I know, but it's better if we're together. What if he got in a separate trap thing and then you got in a trap all by yourself?
Look, there's something bad going on in this house.
For sure.
And we need to figure out what it is.
Well, thank you.
It's upstairs. Is this everybody? Are we going?
Maybe
this is all who matters.
Maybe Loom.
I look back towards the portal.
We counted to 3 and he wasn't coming, so.
Yeah, we all take a moment of silence to just look at the portal.
Give me perception checks, everybody.
It's like Homeward Bound, except Shadow doesn't come.
This is
God damn, how do I keep rolling 4s? 11.
16.
Also 16.
Yeah, you guys do see anybody drop out of the portal or anything.
All right, let's move.
Yep. He'll find us. He'll know. Okay, yeah.
I go back in. I lead the way.
All right, you lead the way. Everybody follows?
Yeah.
All right, you know that it is this bad feeling is emanating from upstairs now.
I start walking up the stairs like the preachers in The Exorcist, like really cautious with my staff
holding your
out
staff
in front
out
of me.
like a cross. Nez leads the way, and you guys get upstairs. As you get upstairs, you see this hallway. Everything's dark. There's no lights up here, except for at the end of the hallway, there's like this gash carved out of reality itself, and it looks awful, dangerous,
Festering.
and full of festering fire.
Festering fuego.
Can I try to roll Arcana or just investigate it to see if there's anything I've read about that this reminds me of?
You can
Or
give me an
like,
Arcana check. Yeah.
okay.
It's at the end of a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
How many bedrooms are there on the way to the portal?
There are 3.
3?
3 rooms. Yeah. One
Okay.
on the left, 2 on the right.
Which one's the closest?
The one on the left.
One on the left. I'm gonna peek in there.
All right. You see a room. Weirdly, everything else in this place has been absolutely just like ravaged. Like this place looks like shit, but this room looks completely untouched.
Pristine.
Mm-hmm. And you, give me a perception check, actually.
You got it. 7.
7. Yeah, there's like a faint hint of something, but you can't tell. It smells different than the death in here.
Chemical.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a bed in the room, I take it?
There sure is.
Knowing Gil. Wait, is there a rug in the room?
There's no rug.
Okay, I'm going to look under the bed for any secret compartments or stashed away things.
Would you have kept anything under your bed, Gil?
Oh, gross. It's not going to be good.
Like how Lindsey was the first of us. Immediately.
Yeah. There would be a photo, well, a painting, of a young-looking Gil.
Oh, okay.
Younger.
Gil, why are you nude?
But then he would also be with a few younger kids. There'd be 2 boys and then a really young girl.
Also, Hooven?
Sort of.
They look different, but still related. Like one of them has like kind of bluish flesh. One of them has greenish flesh.
Yep.
You could probably surmise pretty easily. There's a similarity to all of their looks, despite their differences. These might be like half siblings of
Okay.
Gil.
Gil looks like the oldest one, and he's got like his arms around him.
Are they posing for the painting?
Yeah.
Like looking on? Okay.
Oh.
Cute. Okay.
Mhm.
Anything written on the back?
I don't know, Gil. Would you have written something on the back?
Gil, Gary,
Guy Gags?
fuck,
Giselle,
Gia,
Gia,
And then,
Greg?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It just left my brain. Yeah.
It is Greg.
Oh, is that actually it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Awesome.
It'll say Gil, Greg, Gary, but it'd be Gari, and then Gia.
And if
that's
you guys will
GIA.
recall the names that Gil thought you guys were beforehand, he suspected both Gary and Greg when he first met you. Especially you can. What could that mean? But yeah,
Polymorph juice.
so yeah, you read those names on the back of it. Huh. And you see definitely a younger Gil and two other male-looking individuals and a female-looking individual.
I stand back up with the painting. How big is the painting? Are we talking like a 8 by 12, 12 by
It's
14?
handheld, like a
Okay.
notebook
Portrait
size.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any blank spaces on the wall, like a nail or anything?
There are no nails on the wall. Everything that's on there seems intentionally placed. There's
Okay.
no empty spots. This seems like it was put under there specifically.
I'm gonna set it on top of the bed. Is the bed made?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tight. I like a nice, well made.
All right, keep your kinks out of this podcast.
The walls in here are wood panel.
Wood panel. Okay. Dark wood. Walnut.
And then just to switch to you two, you see Nez go into this room. Can and Fee, do you guys do anything? You stay in the hallway. You follow him in.
Where's
Well,
he going?
my Arcana check was an Arcana. So, I'm just going to, maybe follow him, but just kind of try to just see if I can like perceive anything. I don't know, any weird things or
Okay, you can give me a
extra
perception
people
check,
or
yeah.
anything.
With a what was your Arcana check, by the way?
6.
Okay, yeah, that thing at the end of the hallway is confounding to you.
Okay. 8?
8? Yeah, you're not really noticing anything. It's all like you didn't come upstairs the last time you were here, but also it looks a lot different than the last time you were here. It is familiar enough that you're like, this was Gil's house, but it's so different that you're like, this something is super off about this.
Okay.
And Can, what are you doing?
I'm going to go into the room after Nez and
Say, Nez, I think the problem's down the hall. There's like a
Yes,
tear.
yes. We need to utilize any and all resources that we can find. Here, look at this.
And I hand Can the painting.
You see that painting.
I see the painting.
All right.
What does it look like to me? Do they all look like Gil?
There's
family
some
resemblance?
familiarity.
One looks more like a you've probably seen them, like something similar, like a sea elf almost.
Yeah, you'd know what a sea elf is.
He has horns like Gil, but they're like made of coral.
Like a sea monkey?
Yeah. Similar in color. And then one looks kind of like stony almost. Like he might be
Like one of the gargoyles from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
kinda. He's like a little gray and he has like dark, like black horns. And then the young girl is green and she has like her hair looks like a bush. Like actual like foliage.
Okay.
And yeah, she has like smoother green horns.
Sweet.
Give me, both of you guys that have looked at the portrait, you can give me history checks.
Hell yeah.
Could I come in there now and also do that?
Oh, that's
Wait outside.
that's a nat 20 for a total of 26.
Okay.
Nez knows his history.
18.
Okay, both of you guys recognize each of these races. Gil, what race are each of these, or what's the half of these?
You have a half sea elf, you have a half earth genasi, and then you have a half dryad.
Your
So she looks
previous
like-
comment makes more sense.
She looks
now.
like a plant satyr, basically.
Tight.
Interesting.
And Fee, you enter the room.
I have no fucking clue what that is out there. Have you seen anything like it?
Apparently, Gil's mom could get it.
Is it his mom?
One of his parents can get it.
Oh,
Both of them.
what are you guys doing in here?
What's going on in here?
Fling the painting out the window.
Cat goes.
You hear a broken pot noise. My port!
I will note that this room looks like it's a room for a smaller child. Like, it doesn't look like...
You're getting Harry Pottered almost.
I don't know if you could infer that. More like they never updated it. But
Oh, kind of like a failure to launch situation. Like, you should have grown out of this and moved out a long time ago, but you never did, kind of thing.
and you could tell like a lot of stuff was there a long time and was like left around. Like he still has like a toy chest in the like the middle of his room against a window. And there's just a bunch of discarded toys and shit like all over the place.
Cute and sad simultaneously. All right. Well,
No
I'm gonna
wonder
go
he wanted to leave this place.
cramped ass room.
Broke ass G.I. Joe.
It's got better fucking space on the library.
So,
Okay.
yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I show Fee the painting. We do the whole thing again.
Oh shit!
Gonna leave the room. Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
Could get it. Weird.
I'm surprised this is it that's under his bed.
Yeah,
but
we're caught- we're
that's
caught up.
probably for the best.
Make my way to the next room, please.
The rest of the rooms in this hallway are completely destroyed.
Tight.
There's no other discerning features.
Okay. Well, I'm approaching the time scar.
Okay. How close do you get?
Until I'm fed a sensation that would insinuate that I shouldn't anymore.
So if you were to get within 10 feet of it,
Okay.
do you?
I'm gonna go 12.
12 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. 12 feet and you feel a strong, like, pull, but you're still outside of the radius. You're positive, just based on this, that if you were to get any closer, you would get yanked into it.
Okay. Any sign of Gil anywhere?
No.
Nothing. Okay.
Guys, I gotta believe if Gil came through here and he's not in the house,
That he definitely went into there,
Right?
Yeah.
And what was the last thing you said through the tooth, Gil?
Things are about to get weird.
At that moment, Nez, through the magic of the tooth, you hear weird.
okay, yeah, definitely think he went through this portal.
Okay.
Are we going in?
Yeah, let's fight this fucking thing.
Do we want to see what this portal is? Like, just investigate it more? I tried and I just didn't.
Nez is gonna step through.
Okay.
So you step forward and
All right.
immediately, are you going to resist is the question I have for you.
Nope.
Nope. Then you feel this hot stab as like, it feels like hooks just basically embed themselves into your front and yank you in. And you guys watch as it's almost like the front half of his body stretches out into this gash in the wall, and then the rest of him follows behind and he disappears.
Somebody watched Hellraiser recently.
Okay.
You want to talk about kinks?
We going in?
Well,
The last one seems stupid and this seems even more stupid, but also I don't know what else to do if we can't go back.
yeah, how many portals is it gonna take to get back?
Oh,
How many portals does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
lose track. but yeah, I think we have to go get him.
Fee, do you want me to go in first? I'm not afraid of nothing.
You know what? We can go together.
Yeah, okay. And he sits down on your shoulder.
Oh. Okay. All right. Going in, and I'll hop in.
All right, the same thing happens. Hot, spiky, ripping, tearing feeling, and then Can, you're standing in the hallway.
Is there a window?
There are in the rooms.
Can I go and look out and see if Loom is coming?
Okay, sure. You can find one of the rooms faces the shadow portal. or where it was. As you look out, you don't see the shadow portal.
But do I see Loom?
Give me a perception check.
22.
Can you see Lou? Moving through the town. However, you notice as he's moving through the town,
No.
behind him
No.
appear to be shadowy shapes shifting, almost like silhouettes moving and like hiding around corners to
Oh, fuck,
watch him.
that sounds so terrifying.
And then waiting for him to move further, and then they slowly move, and he doesn't seem to notice them.
It's like the plucking on the violins. Blink, 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 blink. The blink, blink, blink.
Shit, I don't know what to do because I don't know if I like go and yell something
If they're gonna fly over to you,
or if they're going to just like attack
Swoop
him.
down on him.
Okay, I'm going to keep a close eye on this while I try to think of a plan.
Okay, and it's on you. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I thought you were gonna like switch or something. I'm not the DM.
Yeah, you've got a few moments to decide what you want to do.
And now you cut away from me.
I'm gonna go down there.
How?
Quickly but stealthily.
I think you meant like,
Yeah, through the window, down the stairs.
in what
To the
manner
window
do you
or
traverse?
to the wall?
Skipping.
Till
Yeah.
I'm going to go down the stairs and
Okay, you run down the stairs?
yeah.
Okay, you run down the stairs out the open door.
I like that there was a possibility in your head that can just hucks themselves out the window.
Just asking.
Just cuts to like a My Buddy doll flying out a window.
Yeah, you race out the door and you can see Loom, and he like waves at you, and you see shadows beginning to converge on him.
Okay, I have to scream to him.
Run!
He scowls and puts his hand up to his ear,
I motion.
and he like shrugs and he begins to go forward, and these shadows like start.
Does he not notice them?
No, he's looking at you.
Oh.
Oh my fuck. How
He's
do
like smiling, like
He's
I love
he's definitely smiling because he looked concerned, and then he sees you and he's like smiles and waves.
chest burster.
why is he doing this? How far away is he?
It's
He's
that
like
scene
90
from the
feet from
Patriot.
you.
90 feet. And he couldn't hear me?
Have you heard your voice?
No, it's too quiet. Okay, so if they're shadows, maybe they don't like light. I'm going to call lightning.
I love it.
Where?
Well, shit, I can't do it too close to him. Can I
bake
do it
that
like
bitch.
right,
Behind?
like,
Behind.
yeah, like
Behind him. I think she means behind him.
right outside the area that it would hit him. But light still goes.
Okay, what's your range on that?
120 feet.
Then yes, absolutely. You can drop it down and as you do, you notice the shadows scatter. And
Nice.
Loom like
S'more.
winces away, and he looks behind him and he sees the shadows scatter. And he begins to fucking book it toward you. And he starts running at top speed, and he reaches you, Can.
Well, I didn't even notice them. What's
What?
going on?
No time to explain, we gotta go.
Oh, lead the way.
Okay, so is he faster than me?
From what you've seen, maybe.
Pick me up and book it.
He grabs you, tucks you under his arm, and begins booking it inside.
Okay,
do I go?
into the
Football.
house, upstairs, down
He
the
runs
hall.
up the stairs.
Run right into that gash.
He like skids to a stop in the middle of the hallway.
There?
Yep, that's where everyone went. We don't have time, man.
And he just runs right into it, and you guys both feel like this wrenching, pulling, tearing sensation, and black. Nothing on the other side
Black nothing, but with Loom?
with Loom.
Okay.
Gil, you see this individual emerge from the shadowy fog off in the distance. It's strange. You can't place who this individual is. There's something so familiar about them, but at the same time so foreign. It's like someone you met in a dream, almost, steps forward. You're not even sure, like, Are they male, female, neither? Like you can't tell. They don't appear to have any discernible features about them, but they do at the same time. But immediately, the moment you register any of those features, it's kind of like it just disperses from your mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hey, man. What's up?
Hello.
This your place?
No, but I've found myself in this place, much like yourself.
Did you also walk into the wall, Gucci?
No, I found a alternate method. I was trying to reach here. Did you come here by accident?
No, I came here on purpose.
Really?
Yes, I've been looking for this place for some time.
Give me a deception check. You can have a +2 to whatever you roll.
Eureka, I found it.
21.
I see. So you seek the same thing that I seek.
Yes, but as you know, only one of us can take it.
Give me a deception check with advantage.
Ooh. 28.
Yes. So, I suppose that is a peculiar circumstance that we find ourselves in. So what do you suppose we do, as we are on opposite sides of this endeavor?
You want to fight about it?
Oh, I think that would go very badly for you, Gildebrand Molani.
How did you know my name?
Oh, I know all of your names. Gildebrand, Ophelia, Kanak, the other one.
I was so confused. I thought I know all
by
of your
many
names.
of
I was like,
Gil's
he's
names.
used our name.
You guys are all guild, duh.
This is a Saint Elsewhere episode. We're going to pan out, and it was all inside a snow globe the whole time.
Well, since you know my name, it's rude not to tell me yours.
It would be. Unfortunately, I'm a very rude person.
Okay, well, I don't have time for this shit. I'm gonna go this way, because I think that's where it is. You maybe go the other way or something.
Oh, please go the other way. That's fine by me.
All right, man.
And he turns and he heads down a street to his right.
Bitch. All right, and I go the other way.
All right, yeah, you walk down this shadowy path, Gil. It's like foggy. It doesn't make a ton of sense. And eventually you find your way back to that main road somehow.
It seems that I have been swindled by this city. I should probably go where that other guy went. Maybe I can get an eye on him. I'll go the way he went now.
Okay, you begin following down that path. He's nowhere to be seen, but this path does not diverge, turn left or right, or get crooked. It's just a straight shot. And eventually, as you walk forward, you see the back of him. He's got like a maroon blood-colored cloak that flows behind him.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. And is he carrying anything?
No, not at all. He seems to be walking unaided, unassisted.
I'm just
Nothing
gonna
on his person.
I'm just gonna follow him quietly and then see what he does.
All right, give me a stealth check.
28.
28. He pauses in place, and he stops for a moment, and he looks around, and then you see him look up. And as he looks up, you see floating above him is another form, arms outstretched, glowing golden colored, with vibrant wings of gold off of their back. And this person in front of you looks up and is just like, you can tell they're in awe. and you can hear the breath catch in their throat, but the individual floating above's eyes wheel on you, Gildebrand, and in your mind you hear, "You're 3 short. Are you sure this is where you're meant to be?" And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Oh,
shit. All right. So now it's time for tonight's MVPC. The most valuable player character. I want to know who deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration. Now, for those of you listening and for those of you around the table, Nez is 1, Gil is 2, Fee is 3, and Can is 4. On the count of 3, I want you guys to hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you believe deserves to be MVPC. Now, I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. Does everybody know who they want? Lindsey, do you know who you want?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, vote. All right. We've got 2 votes for Can, 1 vote for Fee, and 1 vote for Nez.
Sorry.
Gil, why'd you vote for Nez?
I appreciate that he was so ready and willing to go inside the labia gate. For Gil. He was very gung-ho about saving him.
Yeah, edit that out.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Nice.
Gate?
No, it
Yep, we
didn't
get
sound.
it.
It didn't sound like
Alright.
gate meal.
All right.
But yeah. Can, why'd you vote for Fee?
She helped to hook me into the portal, which was really helpful. That was going to be a challenge. And she also knew where we were, which was really helpful because I had no idea.
Very nice. Nez, why'd you vote for Can?
Saving Loom. Holding back, making sure Loom made it. That was super badass and super cool.
Very nice. And Fee, why'd you vote for Can?
I appreciated that Can waited back with me and I don't know, just we were thinking through things together, and yeah, it was nice teamwork.
All right, that means tonight's MVPC is Kanak Anga. Take your 1d10 and use it next session. Ow! 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 Well, that is it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. Head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you can rate and review a podcast, and we will read that review. Also, consider leaving us a 5-star review. If you want, we would really appreciate it. Head on over to patreon.com/D20_syndicate if you'd like some extra benefits, including early access to episodes, behind the scenes content, and bonus content. Consider making us warlocks with your patronage and see if anything trips your crossbow. We also have a Discord, and it is... That's right, Ori. It is free. You can find a link in the episode description. Come hang out with us and apparently Ori and just shoot the shit with us. We also have merch, and that is at tpublic.com. Head on over to the D20 Syndicate page and get yourself something special or something special for that someone special. Other than that, that is it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. See you next week. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye, Ori.
You say bye.
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 He said bye. He totally did.
Now he's saying bye with his hair.
Bye.
Say see you later.
See you later.
Okay, are we good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do the previously on.
Previously on.
Previously on.
Okay. I get that song stuck in my head a lot.
Interesting.
Background content is which. Okay. Yeah, I was
Yep,
trying to
Crum's
be
possessed
discreet.
again.
Trying to be discreet.
That's what you sound like. That's you. I just heard little mouse noises.
It's me, Little Mouse.
Little mouse.
Little mouse.
Eye patch and everything.
Oh shit, he's back.
You don't know the shit.
Oh shit, little mouse coming.
What a stupid character.
Oh man.
Just imagining little mouse on the wire.
Little
Little mouse on the prairie, bitch. Get him out of here. He's so not this season.
Why are you so obnoxious?
Congratulations, Billy. This is your episode.
Don't you dare touch little mouse.
Oh,
Keep
little
it all.
Little mouse is there.
Good.
All right, we're going to pause for just a second because I got to pee again. But
And that's where we're gonna pause for tonight.